The people want to know our thoughts about a championship match on Misfits, the Prime card. There was a ton of them, and we're going to get to all of them. But today we are starting with, I would say, one of two star-making performances on the night. Slim versus Salt Papi is one we'll probably never forget. And at the same point, one that is kind of hard to remember how we got to that point. Because of
Slimmy Slim.
Because of just what happened in the fight. But Slimmy Slim takes the victory versus Salt Papi. Before we get into the fight, I just want to know your thoughts on what happened.
Bro, what's crazy is that you know how, like, a lot of times there's a fight going on, and there's that I always talk about this. Like, I feel like I almost annoy people about this. When somebody's winning, and they reach that weird zone where the person who's winning gets the upper hand, gets overconfident, starts coming forward, and drops their guard a little bit, and then the other person, in a sense, has the advantage for, like, a split moment. I talked about this with Jake Paul. We do this a lot. Where if Anderson gets overconfident and starts landing shots, Jake will throw the bombs and become more dangerous. And I'm like, this is where, like, I see somebody like when Logan was coming forward and throwing punches with Dylan. I'm like, slow down, bro. What are you doing?
Right. You don't get caught with
I feel like you're gonna get caught, right? And this is exactly what happened. So Papi had the upper hand, and then bada boom, bada bing.
Bada boom, bada bing. Let's go through the fight little by little here. Like you said, Salt Papi had the upper hand in the first part. Matter of fact, these are the highlights, but we're just going to let the full video play. Christian, you know we can't show the full video because reasons, but just give us little highlights here and there. We'll try not to watch it as we're talking as much, but the first couple of rounds of the fight, why was Papi winning this fight in your opinion?
Just like better at the game in terms of like setting traps, his countering, when to throw shots, you know. He was just getting to the stuff that he wanted to a little bit better.
You know why I thought he was winning this fight is he was smothering Slim other than the other way around. Slim is able to usually be able to fight wherever he kind of wants with guys, whether it's temper and he wants to smother temper, whether it's Ryan Taylor, he wants to work at range, whether it's Tom Zanetti, he wants to do a little bit of both. Slim is usually able to dictate the pace of the fight in the range in which the fight is fought. Early on, what I saw from Salt Papi was a little bit of Anthony Taylor game plan. A little bit of blitzkrieg and throw at the backhand on entry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once he got to entry, let hammers go, right? But even in these early moments where he's having success, because I'm not going to go as far as to say that, and I don't know that this is what you were saying. I don't think it is. But I'm not going to go as far as to what's being said online is that only reason Slim won is because Papi let his guard down or whatever happened. I think...
Yeah, it's not the only reason, but it's a lot of the reason.
I don't think it's even a lot of the reason. I think that part of what Slim does to guys is provide them with reasons to fall into traps. And I don't think that this was always the case in this fight. Like, I think there are parts of this fight, and especially early on, where Papi is having success because Papi's getting to the spot and he's throwing hammers and he's landing. You know what I'm saying? But in the inside game, we talked about this in our preview. I think. Somewhere I've talked about this. I was like, even when Slim is inside, he finds ways to get to shots. Inside fighting is one of Slim's strengths, even for a longer guy.
Yeah, and he's sneaky about it.
This is what I'm saying.
But Papi was disrespectful, bro. It was.
But Papi does this to everybody. He does this. And he talks. He does this to everybody.
But what I'm saying is, to everybody he's fought, but he didn't do it to freaking Anthony Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
He was talking to Anthony early on. He was giving him that.
No, talking to him. When I say disrespectful, I mean you're standing in front of somebody and you don't respect their power whatsoever.
He did that with Anthony. Anthony wasn't hit. Anthony was hitting him with that right hand. He was walking forward and sticking him with the right hand, and Papi was like,
yeah, but like I'm talking about when we get to the combination,
we'll get to it. Yeah,
we're talking like next level of disrespect,
right?
Dude. No respect whatsoever.
But that's in one moment, right? And that moment does change the fight, to be fair. But there's some things leading up to those moments where Slim is starting to find pockets.
Yes.
And the fight is turning a bit. And you could say it's because, mentally, Papi is already at a place where he starts to show physically moments and minutes later, right? Where he's like, bro, I'm cruising right now. Whatever. It's cool. I'm cruising.
Right, because in his mind, he got Slim's number.
Right. He's getting to that spot. And we've seen that in influencer boxing. We've seen it in the first Dean-Waleed fight where Waleed thinks he has Dean's number and not even
That's
thinks.
what I'm saying.
He's
you
landing.
get overconfident. You fall asleep for a second.
But
bada
in
boom,
that
bada
same,
bing.
Bada boom, bada bing. But in that same fight, Dean is also getting closer. Regardless,
Of course.
Regardless if Waleed is confident or not, he's getting closer. And Waleed just isn't recognizing it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not Loki, but it's disrespect. No. Like Slim does not deserve to be disrespected, and that's what happens. If you do disrespect Slim, that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not like his lucky, but
I'm wondering.
You disrespect Slim, that's what happens.
Oh, but see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm wondering if even without and Papi is throwing here and he's landing some to the body, but even I'm wondering that Slim is having some success and Papi's got a chin on him, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm wondering.
Disrespectful with it too.
I know, just straight up like whatever. Throw those. But I'm wondering. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering even if Papi doesn't get so overtly disrespectful in the moment he does, if eventually Slim was going to find this. Because he's getting closer and closer. Sorry, shit's ringing. He's getting closer and closer as the rounds go on, and he's hitting Papi as well. He's not hitting Papi as much as he's being hit.
Right.
But this is kind of what Slim does to you. He does overwhelm you slowly but surely throughout the fight. And this is where I took a little bit of a deviation as to what a lot of people were saying online. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This was the big moment. I didn't see it as one big moment. I did see Slim getting tired again, which I didn't like. I thought Slim was going to come into this fight in better shape.
No, I actually saw Papi getting tired.
That's what I'm saying. But I thought they were overtly, both guys were a little bit more tired in I think it was the third round we got to, where I started to see it more than I thought they would be at this point. But it's a nice left hand to the body from Papi. But are there other things outside of, the disrespect, all that you saw from Papi that was, let's start with the good.
Yeah, he was winning most of the exchanges. He was countering.
I think he was winning these parts of the exchange, right? Here. Where he goes left hand heavy.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. He wins those. But when they separate, I'm telling you, Slim is landing pretty clean here, and it's not having.
Yeah, Slim. That was a great exchange for Slim right there.
Like even just as we start this exchange, I just want to let this run, Christian, if we can for a sec, and hide it how you best you can, Christian. I thought Slim is winning some of these exchanges by going downstairs and then up. Papi lands some good ones here, and then Slim lands 2, and then another 2. Gets clean, another couple. See, we're kind of going back and forth, and I think.
Mm-hmm.
That Slim's winning some of these exchanges. Even here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So this is where I'm starting to say...
Slim smiles. He knows. He smiles a little bit right there. He knows he's got him a little bit there in that combination.
On watch back, I'm starting to say, okay, Papi's having success, and we know that. He's quick. He's fast. He's getting to the punches. He's throwing a lot of punches. I think that might have been contributory to that a little bit of fatigue we saw from Papi was... He probably threw more punches in this fight than he's ever thrown.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you're just not used to having that kind of output. And Slim is. So even when they're tired, Slim knows how to fight tired a bit more. He looked exhausted versus Ryan Taylor. Exhausted versus Tom Zanetti. And still was throwing.
Even Tommy. Temper was only a couple rounds, but he was, remember, off 2 weeks' notice.
Sloppy. Yeah, he was just winging.
He was on the brink of just being gassed.
He was winking.
Before he...
So it's
he told Tommy, if I didn't knock you out, bro, I was going to gas.
Yeah. So it's like even in these moments, you're talking about Slim being more experienced in it, which does show in this fight. But, yeah, I thought that a lot of this fight was straight up a scrap. And I didn't think that was – I even said this, I think, before when we did the breakdown. I said, I don't think Saul Papi wants to scrap with him. Or I think I said something about the inside fighting. I don't think that he wants to fight inside with him.
Yeah, I thought the 50-50s would...
The 50-50s
would go... Up until this point, Saul Papi was winning the 50-50s.
I think they were... Saul Papi won, I would say, some of the 50-50s. I think in these exchanges, Slim's winning more than people gave him credit for. I think he's landing just as much, if not, in some cases, more. But he's not... But I guess where your point is probably valid is where the reactions he's getting, Saul Papi is, he's getting some big reactions out of Slim when he lands. Like, Slim's like, oh, fuck. Whereas Slim lands and Papi's like,
he's
cool.
in control. he's up until the last knockdown, but when the first one happens, he's in control.
That's a big left hand.
Yeah, he's in control here. Because he catches, but Slim is like he'll duck and then catch, and then a couple body shots. You know, Salt Papi looks like he's been in control of the fight. Obviously, he's not winning. He's not dominating like that's like freaking destroying him. But he's in control of the fight. He's been winning more exchanges. He's been landing cleaner punches.
And this is frustrating, I'm sure, because he just dealt with this kind of stuff with Anthony Taylor, where Slim is like, yeah, bro. Let me just get under here and hold for a sec. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is, again, I'm sure frustrating to deal with, but it's smart from Slim. You know what I'm saying? Because you can, like, this is when I was like, oh, shit, Slim is tired.
Right. And some of those were body shots, though, because it looked like he was labored a little bit from the body shots.
And that's what I said. I think I was on stream going, oh, buddy, this is not good. Slim's tired. But, again, if we're talking about, you know, what Slim does to guys, it is a bit of possum, too. Right, because he'll give you that kind of delayed response, and then all of a sudden he'll start swinging on you. It's like, oh,
yeah,
and then just, you know what I'm saying? But I think we're in round 2 here. I could be wrong.
I thought this was 3.
This might be 3. Look at this left hand. Off a long jab, just misses.
Yep, boom.
And I thought we'd see more of that from Papi too, man. I thought we'd see more of him pulling and throwing right here. He's just still. I think is it an accuracy issue with him still, or is it just a tough thing to hit Slim when he's doing that?
It's tough when he's doing that. If he's ducking every time, you have to recognize it and turn to an uppercut. You know,
because this is what he ran into. These 2 punches are what he ran into with Anthony Taylor, trying to kind of shovel hook that left hand.
Yep.
As is someone's going underneath it, causes him to miss so much. Same here, just right underneath it. It's a nice slip.
Slim does a great job of level changing at the waist and then coming up with hooks.
Mm-hmm. I think it's probably his best attribute. Probably his best attribute as a boxer. His inside fight game for him to change levels there, and come upstairs with the hooks.
And what I think that was round 2 or 3.
I don't even know. They don't have it on the screen, so I'm kind of bizarre, kind of watching through here. We're at 6:40. The fight started at 6, so I'm assuming this is round 3. So we got Slim now.
It feels like
it could be 4. It could be 4.
Yeah, it feels like, at this point, Salt Papi's in nice left hand, bro.
Come on, bro.
Playing with it.
Plant his feet. But again, he just doesn't land it. It's a good timing. It's a good effort.
It looks like it grazes on his chin. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Just the glove.
He don't. If it lands Josh Bruckner style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just tough the way Slim does, man. He just barrels forward. That's a nice left hand. And Papi invites this, though. You know what I mean? Like, this is the game, right? He's like, nah, bro, let's go. Mm-hmm. Boom, sit down on it. And he lands a couple of good ones there.
Yep.
And Slim goes up and down, again, changing levels. They're both, it's a back and forth at this point. And now Slim is, that's why I was like, oh, God.
He's digging that left to the body.
Boom, son. He said, yeah, don't sit down in there too long. Slim got a good poker face, though, because that one hurt.
This is what happens. This is where you start getting disrespectful. Like, he doesn't belong in here with me.
Watch, he's like, man, get off me. What's up? That referee had some bug eyes, I ain't gonna lie.
Yep. But this is where, again, Salt Papi's like, okay, I got him. Like, when you feel invincible, like, I got this guy, he can't do anything to me, and that's where it gets dangerous.
But what would make him feel like that to you in that moment?
He's been up until this point.
Hurt
he's been
by anything.
That what?
The fact that he hasn't been hurt by anything, right? Like Slim hasn't touched him and hurt him.
And then he just had probably his best punch that he landed.
Right there, right. He hits
just
two big left hands.
And he's been landing, getting closer. He's like, oh, now I'm got you.
Now I'm hitting you
like,
clean.
I got your number. I'm starting to time you. But then it's like, okay, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to landing a big combination. Mm-hmm. And it kind of felt that way, too. Like, he's getting closer. He's getting closer.
Yeah.
But then again, you're getting into that weird zone.
Yeah, exactly.
And Slim is dangerous, son.
And Slim's pulling you. I'm not saying that Slim is intentionally getting hit with big shots to pull you in, but his game plan is predicated upon the fact that if you want to trade with him, he's going to high-low, and he's going to try to find your chin with hooks, right?
Yep. And when he gets in danger, he gets more dangerous.
Facts. It's nice short right hand, left hand behind it from Papi. When we watched this fight, I saw this being a competitive fight, even to the point we're at now. Like, you could say that Papi's winning the fight, but I never thought it was like oh man, Papi's ready to style on him. I'm like, Slim's dangerous and can still win this fight at any point. I just worried about his gas tank.
Yeah.
Which again, proven by past.
I know you say competitive, but to me, it felt like Saul Papi was in control of the fight.
It felt like Papi was about to take that turn for sure. Like it was like, okay, if this fight was ever teetering, or if this was going to go a certain way,
big right hand.
This is where it starts to change.
And this is what I'm talking about, though. You see Salt walking, you see him, and he's smiling. Look at this freeze frame right here. What are we doing?
Yeah,
that freeze frame. Walk straight in and just stands there. Look,
straight in, boom, boom, whatever. And we're trading. Now,
that's what happens, bro.
Slim's landed one, and Bobby's like, I got to get that one back. Right? So he's standing in the pocket.
It's disrespectful. And if you're not, which is what, honestly, when I see Salt Papi training, he's losing this weight. I expected, he did not perform to the way I expected. He was obviously in control of the fight, but I thought he was going to do better because I thought he was going to be a different level of switched on, a different level of focus. Not so much the walking around, but when he's walking around going, and not super switched on, not looking like super Salt, it looked like a skinnier version of Salt of the one from before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe a little bit more volume, but we didn't
definitely a different game plan for him.
Yeah, but we did, but the
things that you wanted
walking
to see.
into range, like with the high guard.
Yep,
that works against some people.
Yeah,
but again, it's just it'll catch up to you. You know, and it wasn't just that one moment. This is another moment where it happened, where Slim was like, "Don't do that, bro."
Yeah, what's up?
It's like you disrespect me and walking a range.
Yeah,
you're gonna catch these hands, bro. Facts. You know what I mean? Like, and that's. And he's look landing. At that combination. Boom.
He's landing, and Papi eats one. He goes, all right, well, I got to get that back. Well, I can't get my left hand off. All right, I got to get it back again. Slim's just firing on you now, though. It's doom. He's hitting you with big ones, right? And you look, even still, he wants to get that one back and steps in. Doom. What do you call that? Is that a lack of experience? Like you said, a lack of respect? Or is it just...
I think it's just a lack of respect, bro. I think it's just arrogance.
Yeah.
And his maybe it's just his fight. He likes to fight like that.
He wants to fight, like sit down, let's
go. I'm gonna walk forward. Yeah,
I'm gonna walk forward. I'm gonna hit you with something.
But that's an arrogance sense of yeah.
Is that does that go beyond the dog mentality of let's just sit down and trade? Because look at that left hand, son. What?
Right, but this is why though, because he feels like he's still him.
Boom.
Beautiful still.
Off his back foot, crazy.
And another left hand right there. Yep. Stuck him right there. So again, he's like, I got you. Like, he just feels invincible.
Yep. And again, Slim's hit him with shots, but he hasn't hurt him or backed him off with anything, right? At least not to Papi.
Well, that first one that we just saw that exchange, that stunned him.
It didn't back him off a second. He went right back to him. So
right back, but it definitely stunned him.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, whatever, bro.
But look, he's right back here, has him against the ropes. But
look at this from Slim. Boom. Son, look at the high-low. Look at the level change. Look at the ability to create space, like you said, by bending at the waist here, right? Watch him. Bends at the waist, uppercut. Bend at the waist, boom, boom. And again, boom, boom. Weight transfer. The things that we said about Logan that were just not coordinated, Slim has perfect coordination and the ability to weight transfer, lean a shot and transfer it into another shot, into another shot, into another shot. Head off the center line when he's doing it, off the center, off center, off center. Boom, underneath, off center, bang, back with the left hand.
Catching
Beautiful stuff, dude.
And you see there's a different level of focus. There's a different level of focus that you see between, right, in that exchange, right? One guy looks a lot more focused and deliberate and purposeful in what he's doing, where Salt Papi looks like he's just kind of like roaming around when he's doing it.
Look at that, boom, boom. Eyes are locked, bang, bang.
Look at Slim, tight, looking for sharp. There's a sharpness that Salt Papi was not bringing.
Is that a dedication to the fundamentals? Because he is, and not to say that Papi isn't, but he has been training with a brand new world-class coach in his camp. Coach, a former world champion, or I guess still Coach Ali, Coach Adam Ali. And again, you've seen Slim, for whatever you want to say about influencer boxing. We talk about guys improving. You're seeing Slim improve fight by fight because of it. Technically,
oh, yeah. He's always been.
He got it
sharp,
quickly.
Though.
He got it quickly, right? Remember, even the
he's
Fuzi
always
fight,
been super sharp.
The
always
straight
been
punches were there. You know what I'm saying?
Locked in when he fights. You know what I'm saying? He's never been accused of being lazy in a fight.
No. Is this round 5? Did it go to round 5? God, the comments are always going to shit on us for doing this, but they don't
Wasn't it
have
5
it on
rounds?
the screen. I know it was supposed to go 5 rounds. I didn't know that it went to the 5th round.
No, I think it.
Did it happen in the 4th?
Remember.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember either.
I thought it happened in the 4th.
Okay, so if it did happen in the 4th, then this is the 4th. I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whee, right away, right hand changed the fight right there, baby. And it could have been a bit of a step on the foot here, which I figured was the case. But still, that's a right hand, buddy, and that's a buckle.
That's perfect. Yep. Oh, yeah, he's hurt.
That's a
here.
buckle. That's not just you stepped on my foot. He's hurt. Slim now taking advantage. And Papi's still
this
talking
is what I'm talking
to him.
about,
Yeah.
bro. This is what I'm talking about. What are you doing, bro?
This is the part where I can understand the disrespect because it's like, nope,
He's
that
standing
don't hurt.
straight up. He's standing straight up.
Boom.
Yes, you are, bro. It's the disrespect. You can't hurt me. I'm just going to stand here. Okay.
Boom.
That's what you get. That's what you get. Right there. That's what you get.
And again, squared up. And he's trying to clinch here, and he's still.
Still.
Yeah. That's ego, huh?
Yeah. The thing is, I expected, like, he's gotten away with it with Josh Bruckner. He's gotten away with it Andy Worski. He didn't get away with it with Anthony Taylor.
Nope.
Right? He got away with it with Halal Ham.
He's trying to circle a bit here, right? He's trying to protect himself a bit more with the high guard, but still he's hurt bad. Boom, boom. Right hand through. Boom. And Slim knows it. And again, in these moments.
And I know he's got a warrior. I know he's got a warrior mentality, but it's like.
This might be the. So. If
flat-footed, square.
Right.
Where's the movement?
But if we're talking about learning things, right? There are people in life that have to learn the hard way. And this is not us, by the way, shitting on Salt Papi at all. Because we didn't go and do that. And I know that'll be the first criticism of us saying that, at least, especially me, right? I understand that I'm not that. I know that. I don't want to be that. But what I'm telling you is, if he wants to be that, there are things that you, again, like you said, that you just can't continue to get away with as the levels rise. And this is one of them. And maybe, again, like I said, I'm this way in my life, not in obviously fighting, but I'm very stubborn with learning new things, with being told that something's going to go wrong. And I'm just like, don't know what you're talking about, whatever. I got to do it. And sure enough, it'll go wrong. But I had to learn it that way. Otherwise, I wouldn't have believed it, and I would have kept doing it until it went wrong. Eventually, on my path through life, it was going to happen. I feel like this is it for Papi. This had to happen for him to then take whatever advice that you're giving right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. He has gotten away with it, and again, this is like my credit to Slim in terms of like, I felt like he was controlling the fight, but he's controlling the fight because he's locked in, not just because Slim ain't there. He's not like, bro, no, Slim can be there. He can, like he did, turn the fight at any moment. So unless you're switched on the entire time.
Short right hand uppercut.
Yep.
Big time shots.
And again, Papi's just shaking his head. He's like, I got rocked by a punch. I thought I was fine. But again, the flat-footedness, the lack of urgency in his movement. Like, you look, there's a polar opposites of urgency just watching these two fighters fight
right now.
And Salt Papi's getting away with it because of his timing and his technique and his savviness earlier in the fight. He's winning those exchanges, countering beautifully, landing the shots that he's been working on, that he does, that we see time and time again. But dude, if you don't respect somebody, especially Slim starting to figure him out, that knows how to fight and is there, and this is what's gonna happen. Take your foot off the gas. This is what's going to happen. Because Slim could have won this fight anyways.
That's what
I just thought as a super small Papi, when I saw this weight loss and this training, I expected just like a different level.
Yeah.
It seemed a little bit similar.
So at this point, we're fighting. Both guys are tired. We're fighting on a little bit of heart, will, and determination. Like even Slim bends over at the waist there.
Oh yeah, bro.
But the jab is definitely, and you can still see Papi. He's still, the motor skills are still there, but every shot is getting a reaction now. You know what I'm saying? And again, he's successful.
Wait, here we go. Ready? Here it is. We've entered the zone,
Boom.
bro. That left hand to me. See that little smile? We've now entered the zone where Salt Papi goes, I got him.
Yep.
See, he can't hurt me. I'm good. Right here. Because watch Slim's reaction.
Oh.
Bang. So he falls back.
Yep.
And Papi's like, okay. Throwing shots. Look, he's just looking and just throwing. There's no, like, his feet aren't set.
Yep.
He's not ready to escape.
Square.
He's not ready to catch a punch at all.
Just ready to fire.
So we start to see, like, okay, Papi's like, let me cover. I got him. We walk forward. Like, I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk him down now.
Papi's got a chin on him, man. Boom, off the freaking.
See right here,
again.
same thing. He's in the zone. I'm walking him down. I got him. You see this lack of. There's no sense of security here.
Nope. Boom. Boom.
Yup. Do that, son. Stand in front of me with your feet square, up tall, and just.
Yep.
Slim showed already. That's what he does. You do
Yep.
that. Anybody. Temper did it. He does it to anybody. You come in here. I'm gonna duck and chuck, bro,
Yep.
and watch out. Look at
Oh,
him covered.
bang.
He's smart. Bang.
Pull right hand. He gets hit with
Sense
that
of
left
urgency.
hand and just throws back immediately. That takes some balls and it takes some heart, man, to do that.
Yeah, because you're in that moment of like you're getting rocked. You're in the moment where like, okay, he's landing punches, but I'm waiting.
Boom,
I'm waiting to pounce, bro.
Bang, that left hand lands, buddy. And for Slim to have the wherewithal to go, cool, boom.
But look at the commitment level of the punch. The difference.
I know. He sat on that. Sat on.
Slim committed way more to that punch than Papi did.
Yeah.
Look at Sop. He pop shot. He landed it, but look, pop.
Oh, and then the second one, double right
Yep.
hand, son.
Commitment.
Slim has to remember to get to his corner there.
And look at the way Slim's fighting. Is he respecting Papi's power? Yep.
Yeah, he's
Covering.
like he's full with it. Yeah.
Slim's respecting the power,
Yep.
moving out the way, doing his job. Bam.
Right
What's up?
away, dude. Oh,
Bro,
the fundamentals though. Even when Slim's tired, he goes back to the fundamentals.
Bro, the way Slim fought, dude, amazing.
Overhand. Look at the weight transfer, and it's over.
Amazing.
What do you think about the stoppage there?
I wasn't mad about it.
Wasn't
People will
either.
say it's early.
I wasn't either.
Saul probably wasn't responding. He's already been hurt a couple times, and he was landing heavy shots right there.
Like, I know that,
You know-
like you said, Saul Papi's a warrior. He wants to go out on his shield, but that's what would have happened,
Right.
in my opinion. He would have went out on his shield.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see him. You know, it's a fight. Something can happen, but like you said, the attention to detail in those moments, Slim was winning every time. He was the more focused. He was the more defensively sound. He was the more calculated offensively, the more accurate offensively. It was Slim. So, with that being said, what a win for Slim, by the way. Holy shit.
Huge win, bro.
What a win, bro. For all the people that said that Slim was ducking this fight, please stop saying stuff like that.
Facts.
Just because you're convinced by whomever that says those things, let it be known that this man is not ducking anyone in this scene.
Facts. And I think it was even at first because that was like the weight class. I felt like at first they wanted Slim to go up.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not going to do that.
As he
So
should.
it made sense.
As he shouldn't
Right.
have. This guy's been
Right.
doing that for them for years, a year.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And with this win, he is the champ now, right? And he's talking to somebody. I don't know who he's talking to out there. It just looks like a teammate or somebody. And now he is the champ at this division. Dog mentality. What do you do with Slim next? What's next for the champ?
What's the weight? 168? Right?
Dude, it was like 161 or something.
What?
He was like 163, and Papi was like 161. So I'm thinking it was supposed to be 165.
Damn, Papi was 161?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
crazy.
I could be wrong. It might have been flipped, but still.
160? God damn.
I think it was 165, and I will offer a couple of names. Now, after this happened, Jarvis, for some reason, got in the ring.
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird.
The thing is, I don't want to blame Jarvis for it because why would he just randomly get in unless someone told him to do that?
100% wasn't Jarvis. I just thought it was like
It was a weird kind of time
Weird,
for
'cause
you to
he's-
do the call
he's
out.
not coming off. Right.
Because he's come off a loss, and he's also supposed to fight in November on their next card in the main event. So you probably
Regardless
should
of
waited.
Slim, the 162, whatever 160, whatever the weight is, he's around that 170. And we had a whole bunch of
But he doesn't want to do that because if he wanted to do 170, he would do it with what he's been doing it. The Brian Taylors, the whatever. He wants that around his weight. He doesn't want to have to go up again because the guys that are naturally fighting at 70, like Kenny, are walking around at like 180 to 100 and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, he walks around. Slim did not.
Who is he
gonna
fight?
Fight?
Who is he gonna fight down at 160?
I got a name. 165. I got a name.
165. Who you got?
Big Gibbo.
Oh, Oh, yes.
Gotta do that one, bro.
At 65, yes, bro.
Gotta do that one. What are we talking about?
For the belt? Yes, that's the one. There's no other one.
That's the one. Because I'm hearing rumors of Anthony Taylor Gibb, and I'm like,
what?
Because he's got the 175 belt now, right? And Gibb did fight, Kingpin 170, 175 range. So I get it. That's fine. But
nah, Gibb and Slim, bro.
This one to me, bro. How many years have we waited on that one? This is like a light Jake and KSI type of deal. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fight.
That's a fight, buddy. A fight.
Bro, Slim just got, and Slim would be the favorite. No? You think?
You'd have to be.
He just freaking finished Salt Papi, bro.
We're gonna get clipped from Gibb because I know he's so good at doing these things for saying that.
Yeah.
But it's just the truth right now.
But Slim in his record, and then he beat Salt Papi.
Right.
I know Salt Papi just lost to Anthony Taylor, but
Gibb's undefeated too. Or not? He's not undefeated. He lost to Jake. But after the Jake fight, he's gone on a run.
Right.
It makes sense, dude. Oof. Just do that one, dog.
That's the fight, bro.
And you know what you do with Jarvis? Instead of making him walk in there and do the thing with Slim, is you have him versus Austin McBroom in the main event of this freaking November card.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Talk to him.
Come on, bro. But, okay. So let's say it's not Gibb because he's not even signed with Misfits right now, even though that's what we would want. I'm trying to think of another name. Because like you said, and what you were going to go on and say,
and you can do Salt Papi and Kenny, both coming off a loss. Come on.
For sure.
And now they probably see that and go, okay.
That's the one. You do that one.
We do that one on the same night.
That on the same night. Get your frame right.
Hey.
I need to know what else is out there for Slim.
And then the winner of Kenny. I don't know if Slim wants to go down, but maybe Kenny will.
That's what I'm saying, right? That low key, you could, but that's options though. Now you have options.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Realistically, Deji should be
Bryce
somewhere
Hall.
in that conversation, dude.
Bryce Hall?
Deji. Okay, this is what you do. You go Slim Gibb. You go Bryce Hall Deji.
Yes.
You go Jarvis Austin McBroom. You go Kenny Salt Papi. You go.
Take my money right there.
We're gonna drop a video on this coming up, but we go Joe Weller because that mug is coming back, buddy. He's coming back.
I saw the little combination.
Voldemort meme. He's back, right?
Yeah.
Joe Weller. I saw our guy Jay Swingler hitting mitts again.
Ooh.
Maybe Joe Weller, Jay Swingley, Nick LMAO, B Dave, and then all of those. Granted, they're not going to be on the same card, but all of those are going to give you potential championship matchups. Right? At that weight class. Because, at those weight classes.
Oh, yeah, put Wasabi in this mix. I forgot. He's not on that weight.
Yeah, but Alex said he wants to do the tag team, and then he's dipping. So I don't know if Alex is coming back.
Oh, this was it?
I think so. He's 33, right? So
facts.
He's got the baby face, but you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just think that if you're Salt Papi, Kenny makes sense next. If you're Slim, it's got to be Gibb, man. Give this guy a main event with Gibb. Do it.
Yeah.
At this point. But comment section,
one,
you let us know, man. What'd you think about Slim's performance? What do you think about Salt Papi's performance? Could it have gone differently had Salt Papi maybe not have gotten comfortable, or was this Slim's coming out party on the grandest stage? Regardless, I think both guys have a bright future, and we may just be talking to the winner very, very soon, so stay tuned. But what's going on with this? Does Slim fight Gibb? Does Salt Papi fight Kenny? We don't have those answers, but just we'll find out.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs.